The police's anti-gang unit, deployed to restore safety in communities plagued by gangsterism, is itself accused of wrongdoing. A community patroller from the Xakabantu informal settlement in Muizenberg has laid criminal charges against the unit, accusing its members of assault. The alleged assault came just a day after a mass shooting in the area claimed the lives of 3 people, including 2 female patrollers. Newzroom Afrika's Nasiphi joins us live for more. Nasiphi, very good morning to you. What are the details around this alleged assault, and is there any response from the police's anti-gang unit?
Well, we are yet to receive response from the police. However, speaking to Michael Khumalo here in Xakabantu, he informed us that he has been made aware that his case that was opened at Muizenberg police station on the 20th, officially registered on the 20th, has now or will be handed over to IPID to investigate further the allegations that have been put against the anti-gang unit in the Western Cape. I am joined by Michael Khumalo, who will be able to detail to us what exactly happened. Michael, thank you so much for your time. But you were telling us that this particular alleged assault happened right behind us the day after the mass shooting that claimed the lives of 2 patrollers and 1 other individual. Talk to us about what exactly happened that day. You were telling us that you were preparing that Sunday to head out once again to patrol the streets of Xakabantu.
Yeah, good morning to you and to the viewers. It was a sad moment. Just to correct, it was not 2, it was 4 that were shot. 3 succumbed and they passed on, and 1 survived and is still in hospital. The very next day, it was on a Sunday, around about 4 o'clock, we had a community meeting where I gave a briefing of the incident to the community, which the community was already aware of. And we had to discuss the way forward. And as a community, the community felt that there's no turn-back point. We will continue with the patrol and make sure that we protect ourselves from these criminal acts by criminals. And around about 8 o'clock, as I was preparing, the uniform was already out, ready for the patrollers. The law enforcement agencies, which is the anti-gang unit, stormed in together with the Metro Police, and they said everyone must lay on their stomach, which everyone responded positively and do that. And then they come straight to me and they said, Mike, we'll come to you today and we're going to teach you a lesson, and you need to show us where you keep your drugs and where you keep the guns.
And what happened thereafter?
They dragged me into a room where we make cut meat when we feed the community, and they demanded me to show them where I keep drugs and guns. I said, you can turn around, what you can get is food. As I was talking to the officer in front of me, the lady officer behind me started smacking me in my ears, and I was not prepared, and I think it really affected me.
Let's detail the assault now, the weapons that they used or the instruments that they used in the alleged assault.
They dragged me to the other room where they said, where else are you selling food? Your food, we are certainly sure that's where the drugs are. They took me to the other room, which I showed them again where people are selling food. And they in the way to that room, they took both my phones, and they took money, which was in my wallet, and threw the wallet on the ground. Into the room, they continued to assault me, and I fainted. And as I fainted, they dragged me outside, fessed me up, and spray me with pepper spray in my mouth, and I almost drowned. When they realized that I was about to give in, they started turning me around, throwing pepper spray into my ears, and later on take this loudspeaker and put it against my ear and press the siren on. And I think that has caused the damage that both of my eardrums have got holes.
We'll have to leave it there. That is Michael Khumalo here in Xakabantu, one of the community patrollers here and an activist, alleging that the anti-gang unit is responsible for something that he says could be a permanent damage following that assault. We will be reaching out to police to ensure that that particular case has indeed not only been registered at the Muizenberg SAPS, but also IPID on whether or not they have received the case to investigate these allegations by the crime fighter here in Xakabantu, and also perhaps how many of these complaints have they received just in this year alone against the anti-gang unit, who we know has been deployed to the areas of Muizenberg following the back-to-back mass shootings in Xakabantu. 4 people were shot at in that mass shooting of last week Saturday. 3 people succumbed to their injuries, and of those 3, 2 were crime patrollers, females, who we know just days before or days after that shooting would have been officially registered with the city of Cape Town as neighborhood watchers.
Sure. Very disturbing, especially those details of what that alleged assault could have come out to be. Thank you, Nasiphi, for bringing us that report.